activities. I'm your host, Robin Camille. We are here at the Crown Plaza, Philadelphia in Cherry Hill, New Jersey, where we will be having our upcoming event September 10th. Make sure you tell all of your friends and come. It's going to be a blast. And our guests today are from Mathnasium of Cherry Hill. They're going to be here September 10th, so you don't want to miss it. Hi, how are you, Brian?
Doing very well. Thank you for having us. This is fantastic. I look forward to talking to you and explaining how and what we do. So I want to introduce Stephanie and my assistant, B2.
B2. Now, why is he B2?
He's Brian, too.
Oh, I see. Okay. Brian, too. Okay, so there are two of you.
Yes.
Okay. Now, let me ask you this. Beyond math skills, why is your program important for the development of social skills, self-esteem, and discipline for children?
I'm going to let you feel that.
Okay. Well, so the main thing we do is we develop the kids' confidence. And that's the first thing we see before we even see anything improve in math, is that we see that they feel comfortable enough to ask us a question, try something new. And that confidence is really what we focus in on, because it's a lot of the reason that a lot of kids feel stupid in math. They want to stop doing math because they don't have the confidence to try. And if they fail, they fail. And that's not a problem. But we show them that it will be okay and that will be there to help them. So we develop that teachers are nice, teachers are great to talk to. You can try something new and it all will work out. So it's that nice, safe environment, and then we help them with the logic that math skills help out in everything else.
Yes,
that
they do.
Logic portion is critical to almost anything they're doing. So that logic is really another thing that we focus in on, other than just doing math.
Okay. Now, a little bird told me that you actually have some sort of contest with pies. Now, pies and cake, you got my undivided attention. So what are some of the fun things that you do at Mathnasium to help engage these kids, to make math fun?
Well, like you said, there are pies involved. So for like different kinds of events that we do for Pi Day, which is March 14th, because 3.14, so on and so forth, we do a whole big Pi Day. And so the students, every half hour, we do like kind of a contest. And what they do is whoever memorizes the most digits of pi gets to pie any instructor they want in the face.
Ooh, fun.
And then
These kids are amazing, too. I mean, they'll memorize up to 100 digits.
To throw pie in your face, yes.
Yeah,
What's more fun?
Yes.
And it gets out that frustration of, I hate math, pie your math teacher in the face.
No, pie in the face. Wow. And now I know you were also discussing your Halloween outfit. You do a big thing for Halloween. What are you going to do this year for Halloween?
Oh, well, we're gonna be doing a whole month of October is a contest.
Spirit
Month.
Okay.
And we're doing a Harry Potter theme. So, being in charge, I'm Dumbledore, and everybody else can be whoever they want to be. So, but every Halloween we do dress up as, you get some kind of theme. Last year was supervillains. The year before was superheroes. The year before that was Wizard of Oz, and I actually dressed up as Dorothy.
You were Dorothy. Did you have the ruby slippers? Did you have the ruby slippers?
I wasn't here at that time.
Okay.
I had a pair of
Ruby Converse.
red Converse shoes. They were about 3 sizes too big for me.
But he really rocked the dress.
Okay, he rocked the dress and the shoes were red. Okay,
Absolutely.
kudos for that. Yes. Now, I struggled a lot in school. I wish there were people like you to help me when I was in junior high school, because I'm telling you, algebra and geometry were like Greek to me. And again, avoiding the math class, sometimes even cutting it because it wasn't fun, it was boring, it was difficult. So how do you do outreach to parents and children who need your help?
Well, you got to understand, we think about math differently, and we're teaching it differently. Our best referrals, or our best customers who come in, are people who have been referred from people who have already been with us. That's our biggest outreach, is making sure we're teaching things properly, and the kids are having fun, so that they'll go and bring in their friends. Math is just, it's so important to understand it. And a lot of times in school, the teachers are kind of given a program. This is what you have to teach and how you have to teach it.
That's right.
And one size doesn't necessarily fit all.
It never does.
So we kind of need to figure out where the student is, and then work with them on their level and at their understanding and how they or that student would understand the math. We teach it the way that student is going to understand. And it could be, we got 4 people here, we all learn math differently. We all understand it differently.
Giving directions, you would do great with east, west, north, travel for this miles. I live off landmarks. So you tell me streets or directions, I've got nothing but tell me landmarks, and I've got
I live
it.
on GPS. I can't get out of the parking lot. I can't get out of the parking lot, okay? So yes, I learn differently, yes.
Right, but that's the thing. Everyone learns
You talk about GPS in the car. I have mine set up so it's always facing north.
Okay.
So I could be traveling this way on my GPS.
I can't do that.
People get upset with that.
I have to go the way I'm going on my GPS.
You're right. So it's individualized
Absolutely.
teaching. And you're right, because in the school systems, with the bureaucracy in the school systems, it's very cookie cutter. It is what it is.
A lot of times it's here's the program, teach the program. And the teachers are like, okay, so I've had teachers come to me and say, we were teaching it this way last year, now we've got to teach it this way. All those algorithms work. You need to understand how everything fits together. So, it's just, I don't want to explain it. The teachers are as much constrained as we
They are
Of
doing
course.
their best with the time and materials they've got.
Exactly.
But unfortunately, when I have 3 or 4 students in an hour and they've got 30
Or
in an
more.
hour, or more in an hour,
Or more.
And that makes a big difference. They have to have something that they kind of expediently teach. And expedient doesn't necessarily mean easy. It's just, here's what you do it every time, and it'll work. We're able to sit down with the students one-on-one and find out exactly how they're learning, and then explain it, the way they know, the way they understand. But we're in a unique situation where we can take that time and do that. Teachers are kind of forced march. You've got to cover this much material in this much time. Actually, it's this much material in this much time.
Right. And that there's no wiggle room.
No.
There's
exactly
absolutely
right.
no wiggle room. But math is so important. And I think sometimes we forget how important it is. And it's such an integral part of our lives. I was at the drugstore a few weeks ago. I had a rain check, because I like to buy things in bulk when I can. And I had 3 items left. I was buying juice. I had 3 credit for 3 more juices, and they only had 1. They were $2.50 a piece. Okay, and the clerk could not deduct that $2.50 from what I had left. He couldn't do it. He was taking so much time, and I was standing there and I'm like, wow, he couldn't do it. He couldn't do it.
That's it. School systems are sometimes failing the students.
Did you say sometimes?
Well,
sometimes.
Sometimes, yes. I mean, and you know what?
there are students that come out that
Yes.
know what they're doing.
Yes, and I think the parents are a very important part of that as well. To know when your child is struggling, to come to a service provider such as yourselves to get some help. So I think parents have to be a very large piece of that pie, a very special ingredient.
Right.
Yes.
Absolutely,
Yes.
absolutely.
I have parents that call me and say, I guess I've waited too long. No,
Okay.
now is the right time to get started.
Okay.
Don't wait. Okay, even all right, my students in 10th grade and they're still counting on their fingers.
Right.
Okay, don't let them get to 11th grade and still count on their fingers.
So it's never too late.
It's never too late. We can help straighten things out.
Now, let me ask you this. Now, because sometimes we do have people who fall through the cracks. Sometimes they drop out of school. Do you work with people who are trying to get their GEDs?
Oh, sure.
And you work with adults? Or
I was going to say, we do everything starting from kindergarten, 1st grade math, up through calculus, and everything in between that. So we've done almost every 3-letter test that you can think of. I've got a couple of praxis students who are training to become teachers. And need to pass a math portion of that.
Wow, okay. Thank you so much for coming out today. Now, you have 2 Mathnasium locations, one in Cherry Hill and one in the Haddonfield area. Now, how can parents, teachers, or anyone else who needs your services get in touch with you?
Well, obviously we've got a website. if you just go to mathnasium.com, that's Mathnasium, like math and a gymnasium, that portion of that, and then enter your zip code, you can find us pretty quick. We also have phone numbers. Cherry Hill is 856. No, it isn't. Yeah, it is
Yes,
856.
It's 856. I'm from Brooklyn and I know that.
It's 856-874-0050.
Okay, there you have
Thank you.
it.
And the Haddonfield location is
856-848-62.
858.
858. See, we're so bad with our own phone numbers.
That's okay. As long as they plug in that zip code, they can find you.
858-6284.
Okay.
6284 is math.
Okay.
No, it's if you punch it, it's MATH.
Okay, great. And figure that. Yes. Thank you so much, Mathnasium. Yes. Thank you so much for joining us for this episode of Family Fun and Activities. I'm your host, Robin Camille. And don't forget to join us Sunday, September 10th, here at the Crown Plaza in Philadelphia. Oh, did I say Philadelphia? That's what happens when I don't have my caffeine. We're actually in Cherry Hill, the Crown Plaza, Philadelphia, in Cherry Hill, Sunday, September 10th. And the team from Mathnasium are going to be here too. So don't forget, come out and join us. It's going to be tons of fun.